Hey, Olesea. Hey, Tibor. So you guys are owners of 50 Shades Design. Can you tell me a little bit about your business, where you're based out of, what you do?
Yes, absolutely. So we are a small business, family owned and operated. We've been in the business for 20 years altogether. We opened up 50 Shades Design probably like 8 years ago, and we have been working really hard, just as a mom and pop business.
Yeah.
And we have kind of reached the limit of our potentials as a two-person company so
What do you
far.
guys do?
We do window treatments, blinds, and shades, Hunter Douglas mostly, in-home design appointments and installations.
Nice. That's awesome. And what before we met each other on Instagram, it was what was things like in the business? What was life like as the owner operators of 50 Shades Design?
I think we were just trying to be one person, do everything, like answering emails and phone calls and installing and between the appointments and just trying to do everything, and then you kind of help us to understand, like that.
Basically, we've done everything by ourselves.
Yeah,
we answered the phones, we did the installation, we went to the sales appointments, and we were extremely overwhelmed. And we felt, as I said before, that we kind of reached the potential, the ceiling of our capabilities or capacity as a two-people company.
Totally. So what would you say have been some of the most impactful things that you've learned or results that you've gotten from the time that we've worked together?
So definitely we needed guidance. We needed help from someone like yourself. And
I think also self-discipline. It's important to put on that board, the things to do, in priority, and then second, and third, and just kind of like be intentional with yourself. You kind of like, okay, I need to do this, and there's nothing else matter. I have to do. They finish that, and then the next one. And when you check off these things to the big, it gives you that power, that kind of like,
I did it.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes.
I think many small business owners like ourselves work really hard and do the best they can do, but without a guidance, without a plan, without a structure, they can go only so far. You gave us a structure, you gave us a plan, right. You gave us a game plan, you gave us the personal touch with your personality, which is very important because we like to work with people that we like. And for us, it was very important that we work with someone who is like yourself. And that's my personal experience. So that's why I really put my heart into this. I trust you. I trust your advice. I trust your professionalism. And I think this trust that we put in you and in our business propels us to success that we start actually experiencing by
right
now.
And there's a goals, and we start with smaller goals, and then like it gets like a snowball, gets to the bigger one, and then you look back and you're like, wow, we did it, and again, you kind of like guide us with the best way to get to where we want to be.
Awesome. Really, really great. And like now, just to contrast like where you guys are at now and maybe some of the results that you're getting in your business compared to maybe when we first started out, which I think it's been like 7-8 months or something like that. But what would you say have been some of the successes or the wins, if we're to put it in terms of like numbers or in terms of whatever's been meaningful to you two? What have been some of your wins from working together?
We have been working for many years without guidance, and we have reached the capacity of our business. We reached the ceiling. We have done good numbers in the past, as for sales appointments, as for installations, but we outsourced our company for big corporations. So we work for commission, and we always wanted to have our own leads. We wanted to have our own business to thrive, to succeed, which we never had the time for, the strategy for. You gave us the plan, and we executed it. And by now, after 7 months, we reached highs that we were only dreaming about, which means we have only our own leads. We fill up our schedule for the week with our own company's leads, installations, without outsourcing our efforts or forces to someone else. And That's my
Right, and even like a help with, let's say, like social media. I spend so much time, and I can invest this time, like into more important things. I mean, social media is important, but for me, it was always like a drag, and kind of like like so much energy to do that. And I have a person who actually loves it, and she's good at it, like, and so she's enjoying it, and I have now more free time to focus on more important things, the business. Asking for attention, and it's a win-win. And so it's, if you wake up in the morning and it's done, and you kind of like for the shoulders, and you can really focus on something that you enjoy more.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. We actually expanded our team. We have more people working with us, not for us, with us together, and we love that, and they love it too. And teamwork is the key to success. And we wouldn't have it without you.
Awesome. Tibor, Olesea, love working with you guys. Thanks so much for sharing some kind words about what it's meant to you to work with Evolve Advising. I really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much. We're honored.
Yeah.